Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today the gold has moved in the last month and how the gold can move in the coming month, that is on July. See, look at this chart. This is a 5-year chart. If you look at this chart properly, you can see that the gold price was moving in a particular range in this region. Okay, after moving in this particular region, it made a breakout upside, and from there we have seen it is around in Jan 2019, and from there we have seen a sharp rise in the price of the gold and made a high at around in August itself. You can see the price was around 1365, and after this breakout it made a high of around 2077. Okay, 2074, and from there we have seen the lockdown, and after the lockdown we have seen that this after the making a new high, gold, silver, if you look at all other things, that the price was continuously surging. Okay, but after reaching a point of 1680, the price has gone up. If you look at this chart, we can see that the moment it was a range bound, and from there it moved up, and after making a high it came down. And if you see also that after this range has moved up upside, it made a new high, came down, it made a new high, came down, it made a new high, came down, and after that it continuously made high, and from there it is coming down. And after making a low at 1680, which is tested here twice. Okay, tested here twice mean that this level is, it tries to break this level but it didn't break this level, and from there it moved up and made a high of around 1921. Okay, after making a high of 1921, again we have seen that it has fallen to a level of 1762. Okay, and 1762, if you look at this chart, we can see that 1762, which is near to its around 1680. Okay, now it is moving at around 781. So if we look at this chart, suppose if the price of the gold comes below 1759, then what we can see here is that it can touch a level of 1753, and if it goes below that level, then we can see a level of 1773. Okay, 1733. And suppose if it didn't stay at that level, then chances are high that it can go below a level of 1690, and once 1690 is touched, then we can see that it is near to its low, and which is already tested. If you look at this pattern, this is already tested here one and twice and thrice. Chances are very high that if it comes close to around 1690, and then there is high chances that it can break a level of 1674. Okay, once 1674 is crossed downside, then we can see that it can touch a level of 1647, and once 1647 is crossed downside, then we can see a level of 1571 also. Okay, and if it crosses below this level, then we can see a level of around 1547, and then from there we can see a level of 1533. But what I can see here is that if you look at a 1 month movement, see, it's a May and it's a March. From March to June, we have seen that it is moving in a range of 1683 to a range of 1921. This is the range it has moved. Okay, that means around 250 points, $250. Okay, so what we can expect, this is in 3 month I am telling you, but for if you look at 1 month, we can see that it has moved from a range of 1797 to 1921, that is around 100 to 150 dollars movement it has shown in the last 1 month. Okay, so what we can expect here, this is the range where it has been trading since long. So if I make you a trend line with the help of trend line, you will understand that how the price of the gold is moving. See, this is the trend line I'm showing you since it's an year trend line. Okay, so if you go look at these trend lines, suppose if this trend line breaks, then only we can see there can be a chances, there can be a sharp rise. Okay, because we have seen a pattern is forming. What pattern is forming? That a narrow pattern is forming. So once narrow pattern breaks upside or downside, then we can see there can be a sharp rise or fall in the price of gold. So what you have to understand here, and then trade accordingly. Okay, and for the investing people, I always prefer that go if there is price and decrease in the price of gold, there's always an opportunity to invest if you are looking for 3, 5 or 10 years. Okay, because I feel that investing in gold is very good, but these are all my personal view. If you have any doubt regarding gold position, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com or a mail ID I've given in the description. Please watch the full video, then you will understand how this gold can move in the next month. Okay, and if you wish to join my Telegram channel, link I have given in the description. See, now we can see there is a narrow pattern forming. Okay, so if this narrow pattern breaks upside or downside, this upside or downside, we can see there can be a sharp rise or fall in the price of gold. Suppose if it goes and cross a level of 1731, then there is high chances that it can touch a level of 1674 also, because after breaking this level, which is around 1734 or 1730, then there is high chances that the next support we can see it around 1678, and which is tested here twice. Okay, even thrice. So if chances are high that if it breaks this level, then we can see there it can touch a level of 1648, and from there it can touch a level of 1575 also. Okay, so but it has to break this level, because this is the narrow pattern forming, and so high chances are there if it comes down, then it can break the low of around 1680 also. But we can, if it breaks only at, if it crosses the level of 1674, then only we can see that it can break this level. Okay, and come down to 1578 also. Okay, because we can see this narrow pattern is forming since if it make a 1 year chart. Suppose if the gold price moves above this level and goes and crosses this trend line upside. Okay, if you look at this trend line, we can see that suppose if it goes above a level of 1880, but there is a strong support at 1845. I'm telling you since my previous video, where the price when it came down around 1680, I have suggested that till the time it didn't come up to a level of 1845, we are on the bearish side. See, look at this price when it comes down to 1845. Now still we are looking that if it goes above 1845, then we can see there can be a sharp rise in the price of gold. Okay, suppose if it goes above a level of 1884 at this, when the trend line, if it breaks trend line, then we can see that it can touch a level of 1921 also, and if it stays above that level, then we can see a level of 1968, and this level is already tested here twice, so there is high chances that it can break this level. Tested here twice, that means suppose if there is a line, and if it for once, there is a probability that it can break this level. Suppose it's twice, if it comes to this level, there is a probability that it can break this level, but sometime it comes down, and then third time there is high probability that it breaks this level, but it is not sure, but there is a probability that it breaks this level or it comes down. So suppose if it breaks this 1921, this trend line here, it can touch a level of 1921, and from there if it breaks this level, then we can see a level of 1964, and there is high chances that 1964 can break. Okay, or if it can bounce back from there, then we can see a level of 1921 again, but if it breaks this level of 1968, then we can see a level of 1998 very soon. Okay, once 1998 is touched, then we can see a level of 2021 also, and from there we can see a level of 2051 also. Okay, but once it has to stay above 1968, then only we can see a level of 200. Okay, 1998 or 2000. Okay, so what we can expect here, that it has to stay above a level of 1930, and from there we can see a level of 1964, and if it stays above this level, then we can see a level of 1994, and then we can see a level of 2000. Okay, 2010. Suppose if it goes above that level, then we can see a level of 2051, and if it stays above more than this level, then we can see a level of 2078. Okay, then there is chances that it can bounce back from this level, because this level is not tested even twice. So this is for the next month video, July. If you have any doubt regarding this and any doubt, so you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, or a mail ID I've given in the description. You can mail me for any doubt you have regarding trading or investing. Okay, but these are all if I give you something, that will be all my personal view. Please consult your financial advisor before investing or trading. Thank you.